Breaking news story. 6ix9ine was accused of being an abuser by his girlfriend, like I think a day ago. And now 6ix9ine is posting all the receipts of her being the abuser, of her being the aggressor in these situations. There's like there's videos of her holding him at knife point. There's videos of her hitting him, slapping him, hitting him with like a metal 2x4. It is crazy.
Yep,
Dude, this woman is damaging this man's property, everything. And it's crazy that she's doing all this to him when he put her on. And like, what? He put you on, got you millions of dollars, got you streams of your own music and all this stuff. Got you a YouTube channel with over 1 million subscribers and everything. Dedicated fan base, specifically to you. And you basically repay him by hitting on bro and messing up his custom design cars. Like what are we doing? Generally, what are we doing? Like I don't get it.
paying back with love and kindness. Like, listen, I don't know why men go after Latino women. These Latino women are fucking crazy. This
I mean, he's Latino.
I don't give a fuck. That don't mean go after your own kind. If you know your own kind crazy, why the fuck would you go after your own kind? That's why I don't trust black
Because he probably thought that he wasn't crazy. That's what.
people. Understandable, but I don't really know the development of the case because when we was talking about it, you said that he's been trying to get her help, been trying to get her to therapy, but she's just not accepting the help. The, I understand drugs and fame and publicity get to you, but to the point where you're beating up your partner and then saying that he's abusing you is the what is it? Not withdrawal, but delusions, illusions.
There are some pictures that she had on her page of it where like of her like her face being like busted open and stuff like that. So that's where that came from. But then as soon as he posted that, he basically said all of that down like instantly. Because like no, not even a couple days ago. She just posted like 8 hours. No, this is like breaking news. Like she
Yeah,
basically posted like SOS what's her name? Silent or Yailin? No, SOS Yailin. And then 2 hours later, 3 hours later, you got 6ix9ine posting a 20-minute video in Espanol of him talking about the entire situation, then the receipts and the videos of her destroying this man custom made cars, custom designed cars, and beating on him and like while girls hitting him like with a metal like beam or pipe or 2x4, and him just like covering up like this, like what are we? Nah, you got this dude
everyone's just
security.
recording it. Everyone's just like standing there recording it and not trying to
I
stop
mean
it.
there there's videos of his security basically trying to get her out the house without like trying to like
Oh yeah, no, I saw it. And she
yeah.
like pushed past security just to beat on 6ix9ine.
And I'm like, yo, this security officer could really just throw you out the house, like if you really wanted to, like, like chill. So I don't know. 6ix9ine can't win, bro. He really can't. He beat the Rico case, got excommunicado from the music industry, no music support, no radio play, nothing, and was like, okay, so y'all don't want to support me. That's perfectly fine. I'm a red. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm out of jail. You know what's crazy about that whole situation and everybody hating 6ix9ine? The hate was honestly got unnecessary. Okay, not completely unnecessary because he did benefit from like being a part of a gang and all that stuff. He did benefit, from like the lifestyle that he wasn't living. So in that regard, I understand why people hate him. But the fact that that same gang that was supposed to be supporting 6ix9ine kidnapped him, beat him, and then slept with his baby mama, and then y'all wanted him to go to jail for these same people. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That hate was so unnecessary. That hate was so not right. Nah.
That's why the gang life and the street life isn't for everyone, and isn't just. I think it should just be disbanded and dismantled. Same thing. I'm saying the same way how they got rid of the Yakuza's in Japan. I think we should just figure out a way to.
Eh,
What do you
they
think?
were more they were more of a they were more positive. I mean, they're still there. They're definitely still there. But they don't they're more of like they're more like the control
Police.
type of like crime.
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of. They're like the police, but without the being in a fist of police. Yeah, yeah.
but I mean, it's just there's no good that comes out of it. I saw there was an article. Let me see if I can pull it up. But there was an article I saw a couple of months ago where a 14-year-old boy got like years in prison because he was trying to get an initiation into a gang. A 14-year-old boy, and
Oops. Wild.
and now this kid won't have a career because he's gonna spend most of his time in jail. He didn't finish high school, so he's gonna have to get a GED, or he's probably not even gonna go back to school. He's probably just gonna, work dead end jobs or go back to the street, and then he'll probably end up back in jail or next time in a casket. It's just an endless repeating cycle that people that join gangs and people that run back to the street life constantly live. And
But I mean, yeah. But what are you supposed to do when you're like when you're part of a community that doesn't raise you up and like, well, you're broke, I'm broke, we're poor. You join this gang. Here's your like you gotta think about most of these people that's in that situation. Their their only form of opportunity is the gang life, which sucks. It's like you either be poor or struggle, and if you don't have any like overwhelming talents, to where it's like, okay, I'm like basically LeBron coming up from like Cleveland, Ohio, like yo, there aren't that many options. It's really not, especially when the game, especially when like the gamers like, okay, we can offer you this, this, and this do this, and this, and now you're kind of stuck. Damn, they did give me like shoes and clothes, but and now we're kind of bound to it now. So it's like an opportunity in these communities, and you can blame it on the fact that like the gangs being so caught up in like turf wars and drugs and only caring about gang member stuff instead of like raising an actual community. It's like we know like what to do and how to like raise up a community. I don't know why these gangs don't. I'll never understand it because back in like the maybe like the 70s, 60s, 70s when these different gangs were like what's it called? Their origin, they were more positive, really just peaceful and positive groups that end up coming and becoming the toxic groups that we see now. So it just sucks. It sucks. It really does.
hate hate culture has been bound into all of us like a sickness.
Yeah.
Bless 6ix9ine's heart, and I hope Yolanda,
Yailin.
Yolanda,
I think it's Yailin.
and I hope Yonlin gets the help that she needs because everyone deserves to get help, especially when they're showing that they're crying out for help, but because of the manic episodes and the drugs and the withdrawals and everything, they can't express it in a way that actually shows that they're suffering and that they need you. Or or she just might be a psycho bitch.
That is true. Bitch may just be psycho.
Just be a psycho bitch. So in that regards, we can't do anything for that.
Yeah. It's the same though. Like every time 6ix9ine, every time I feel like 6ix9ine is like winning in life, something just goes wrong and just flips on its head every single time.
Just can't get it right. It's absolutely
He
just
really
can't.
can't.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt the podcast, but I just need a face card check because I'm just so hot. I'm just so sexy. Like, oh my god, like the messy ponytail, the little hair drop, just just
Get a room, Goku Noir.
this is just a, I don't give a fuck. I'm a motherfucking snack, and that's a fact. Put that in your Instagram reels,
Christ.
nigga. Moving on. Oh Jesus, my phone. Moving on. Ooh.
All that cockiness. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All that cocky shit. Yup. That's what you get. Holding the pipe.
Oh